Hey guys, my name is Allie and welcome to your Yin practice today. I've entitled it Yin for Runners because we're focusing a lot on the ankles and the hamstrings. So I hope you guys enjoy. All you're going to need is your strap today, that's the main one, and then any other tools that you need for your groin stretch to open and a blanket. I just had a hoodie on that I took off. Anything you need to feel at home. All right, guys, let's take a few breaths and settle. We're coming into, in my opinion, for runners, the most yang stretch, which is going to be the front of the ankle. So go ahead and have your bolster in front of you. And if you want some blocks behind you, if you need, this is going to be a 2-minute ankle stretch. So we're going to take a few breaths here, just rolling the shoulders back. And then when we feel ready, we're going to begin to lift the knees to feel that front of the stretch in the ankle. You can walk the hands back, and if you need support, you're just going to scooch the bolster under the knees. All right. Soften the face. Feel free to do as you like with the neck, and we'll be here for 2 minutes. As this is an intense stretch for many runners and for many people, it's so important just to try to soften the other areas of the body. Because when it's more intense, we tend to clench the jaw, the face, so try your best to soften any areas you feel tension building. That's 1 minute, guys. We have one more to go. I'm going to drop my head back just because it feels nice for the throat. And we'll take 3 breaths to come out, breathing in, exhaling out. 2 more, breathe in. Last one here, deep breath in. Exhale slowly out. And then begin to come into a child's pose, taking the weight off. Sometimes it's nice to tap the ankles. I'm just gonna ground myself here. We're going to take around 3 more breaths here before we move into our first stretch for the back. And from here, we'll come up to our seated position. So sometimes when we even walk or do any type of fitness, we get a tightness in the back. So a lot of the ways to alleviate this is through a side stretch. So you're going to take any position you'd like with the legs. You can cross them, or you can take, which I'm going to take today, one leg straight. We're going to do one side and then the other. So no need to think about left or right. And then we're literally just going to use the bolster on the inside or the outside of the leg and feel where we feel the side. For some individuals, that's forward and flop. For some, it's more leaning back. So adjust accordingly. And then we're going to be here for 5 minutes as we breathe deeply along the side of the body, which will then help to open up actually our back. As you breathe deeper and slower and calmer, the body may or may not open up for you. Some days it does, some days it doesn't. So depending on what day you're having, when we approach halfway in your time, you can adjust your tools, lowering the bolster or adding a block to the height to ease off. We have now hit halfway, so we have 2.5 minutes. Take the assessment of how the breath and the body are working together and adjust what you need. I am breathing in. I am releasing my side and my back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Last one here, breathing in. Oh. Okay. So slowly begin just to look down towards the ground. Take your bolster with you as you stay low and bring your body towards the center. I like to place my hands under my chin and just settle for a second. Let the side rebound. Couple more breaths. And then when you're ready, you guys pick the legs you like as you connect right to the other side. I'm going to take the same one. Adjust the height of the bolster or the blocks as you need. And then sometimes it helps just to touch your side so you know where you're connecting as you take the few little testers. So whether it's a torso flop or a lean back, where is your side stretching? I'll be here for 5. As we begin to approach our halfway point, take that body scan for me. Whether you'd like to deepen, stay where you are, or have a little bit more support on this side stretch. And remind yourself that the breath is the guide. We're not looking for our max in yin. We're looking for about 60% of our stretch. So there's nowhere to push to. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nourishing breath in. Cleansing breath out. Again, easy does it as you look down towards the floor and take your bolster with you to the center line of the body. And then I like to place my hands under the chin, my elbows on the bolster. We settle for a minute. Notice how it feels on the sides of your body. Is it tender? Is it moving a bit more with your breath? How does it feel right now? If the eyes are closed, just begin to blink them open for your next stretch, which will be butterfly. So we'll take the soles of the feet together and build a little tower. The bolster's already there. Now, if you aren't as mobile as myself, where I can come all the way down, we have our blocks nearby, so they will just act like a little tower, like so. Okay? So feel free to make what you need. We'll be settling in here for 5 minutes, the target stretch being the groin, which is often tight for a lot of runners. And if your head is to one side, I'll let you know when you're halfway so you can turn it, okay, for the neck. We begin our journey now. Sometimes, without even being aware, we are engaging and clenching certain areas of the body. So in this stretch in particular, try to relax your glutes so that the knees can be soft and heavy towards the ground. I am relaxing my glutes. If your head is to one side and not in the center, please turn it now for your final 2.5 minutes. Soft shoulders, yogis, as you melt down into the stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in and out. Last one. Deep breath in. Oh. Okay. Slowly begin to push yourself up and take the hands underneath the knees and bring the feet flat and literally just give yourself a little bit of a hug here. Whew. We will now finish with 4 minutes on each leg for our hamstring stretches. I invite you to place the bolster underneath the knees as you lay down. If you don't like the sensation, and you'll see in a moment, of the head kind of hanging from the strap, then you can bring the bolster or a pillow under the head. So go ahead and place the strap just around the right foot, more towards the front of the foot. And then the strap will go, just, I would say, above the ears. Now you see here how the toggle of the strap is down. I'm able to tighten it accordingly. And then I want you to just give yourself a little bit of a rock, as if you would rock a baby, super slow. And see here where it feels sticky, because we want to work through the mud. We don't want to work in a place where it's already clear. That's what we're doing in our yin. Once you've established where the mud is, we will settle, allowing the head to take that hammock position and the face to relax. For many of us who lift or run or are active, the back of the legs are tight. And so you might find, and you might see with me, a little shake happening Now, as long as we maintain the breath and we feel safe, we can just breathe through this. Sometimes the shake gets bigger and sometimes it goes away. When the shake gets bigger, I like to place the hands on the belly. So I'm going to do that just to calm myself. Try to calm my breath. And we are just now approaching our halfway point. So we are now at 2 minutes. So we have 2 to go. I am breathing in. I am releasing the back of my legs. Inhale. Oh, exhale. Whew. Breathe in. Good. Last one. Good. So open the eyes from here, and without too much fuss, see if you can just bring the left foot or the other foot in the strap and bring the other leg down to rebound. Adjust accordingly, tighten or loosen according to the side, and then we'll take our 4 minutes. When we do one side to the other in yin, we always have this comparison. So I have actually a hamstring injury on this left side. So I usually take it a little bit less with the strap. Today it's feeling okay, so I'm going to leave it. But there's no need to compare, but rather just work with what is presented to us, with the story of the body. Nobody knows the story but you. So you gotta work with it. We have just hit our halfway point. Feel free to pick another angle as you explore the leg, or stay where you are for your final 2 minutes. And after these 2 minutes, we're literally going to melt into Shavasana, which I will remind you can be taken on the back, which I had planned today, on the side or the belly. It's just a place where you get to marinate in the rebound. Just stay still and let the energy flow. Just as your poses look different, your Shavasana will as well. Inhale, exhale. So if you're joining me on the back, just begin to release the strap and let that leg fall right on the bolster. Sometimes I like to cover my eyes or bring my hands to the belly. And a reminder, you can take as long as a rest as you need to let your energy flow. So I will leave you here. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, today. My heart salutes yours as always. Namaste.